that EcoBoost is just so quick. The 2.3, for a mid-sized truck, this thing is quick. It really is. And that. Hey everyone, it's Ben Hardy here, and in today's video, we're gonna be going over a 2021 Ford Ranger Tremor with the Lariat interior. First and foremost, though, a huge shout out and thank you to Ed Kenley Ford for giving me some time with this Ranger Tremor. Check out the inventory link below. Let's get into the video. So under the hood of the Ranger Tremor, we have a turbocharged 2.3 liter 4-cylinder that goes through a 10-speed automatic transmission. Power outputs are 270 horsepower and then 310 pound-feet of torque. Now going over the front end of the Ranger Tremor, first off, I love the color combination on this with the flat gray and then against the accent you get the Tremor. It just looks fantastic. So first off, we got these projector bulbs with the LED accent lights, fog lamps down below, got the parking sensors here on the front with the tow hooks, and then you guys can see we've got the little air dam there on the side, and then we've got skid plates as part of this Tremor package, and then you've got like the red accent that's also part of the Tremor package, and that's the front end. Coming around the side here, we've got 17-inch wheels, and wrapped around that we've got 265mm tires in the front and over in the rear. You guys can see just how aggressive those tires are. You've got the upgraded shocks as well as a slight lift over a regular Ranger. Got the dark metallic gray for the fender flares, and then you guys can see the dark metallic gray there for the wheels as well. Looks great. Got the side steps that also have the rock rails, so kind of dual purpose use. Ranger Lariat right there, and then also got the two-tone mirrors with the light and then the dark. And then here's your full side view, and don't worry, we'll look at the suspension in the rear. Now we still have the regular leaf springs with this. And then again, the upgraded shocks here for the rear, but you can't really see all that much. And then we got the Tremor sticker. So here's our key fob. Notice it has the Ford logo on it. You've got the lock, unlock, and then the remote start. And if you guys are wondering, payload capacity is 1,431 pounds here with this Tremor. You guys can see we don't have a line or anything, but again, that's always easy to add in after the fact. Other than that, pretty basic here in the bed. Cargo light there at the top, and then lifting the tailgate up, pretty light. Now finishing things up here in the rear, notice that we have the LED lights here in the back, and then we've got the Ranger logo right there with the Ford logo as well. Parking sensors here in the rear with the receiver hitch, and that's all. Now here's the door panel in the back. Notice we've got the leather trim here with the stitching that goes across. And then as for the seats, we've got the leather seats right there with the Alcantara in the center. Looks great. Little charging area. And then notice we've got the storage space there on that part of the seat. Cup holders that pull out. And if you guys are wondering, in terms of space, so legroom, pretty good. Glasses are falling off, but headroom is good as well outside of the front. Now here's the door panel in the front, so notice you got all the leather trim here with the window controls and then the regular door handle. And then here are the seats at the front. Again, it says Tremor on it. Got the Alcantara in the center. Really nice bolstering. Power adjustment on the side. Got the pedals down below. And then notice that we've got that to release the hood. Light controls right here. Mirror adjustment's actually right there, interestingly enough. Steering wheel is manually adjustable. And there's where we'll look before we pop in. Now here's our steering wheel in the Ranger Tremor. You've got the leather trim around with the contrasted stitching in the center portion. Controls for either side with our adaptive cruise control, volume and voice command controls. Turn signal, stock right there. Got the windshield wiper stock, and that's all. Got the center gauge cluster here, so you've got the speed right there in the center. And then on the one side, it's kind of like your vehicle information screen, so it shows fuel economy, all that fun jazz. And then on the other side, you've got the entertainment side of things, I guess is the best way to call that side of the screen. So shows all that kind of information. And we do have some different drive modes that we can actually go into. So we have our normal, grass, gravel, snow, mud, ruts, and then we've got our sand mode, and those pop over on the vehicle information side of things. And we do have a sport mode. You just pull it all the way down to S, and that's kind of like your sport mode, and well, that's all. Something I love about the Tremor, the auxiliary switches are all here at the top, which is definitely interesting and cool. Nice stitching and everything on the dash. As for the infotainment system, if we pop it into reverse, we got the backup camera with trajectory lines that turn with the steering wheel. Got the zoom in function with the receiver hitch. And then as for the infotainment system itself, response time is absolutely fantastic with that. It's Ford's newer system. Obviously, it's not like the 12-inch display you can get on some of the products, but it's just as responsive as the 12-inch display. Down below, we've got our analog controls for the infotainment system, and then the climate controls. Comes with a dual zone climate and heated seats. 12 volts on either side. It's kind of like a charging area, and then some USBs down there. And then we got a bunch of fun stuff in this area. So You guys can see, well, hopefully you can see, we've got our off-road cruise control. This is for like your tow mode, your parking sensors, auto stop start, locker for the rear, stability control. And then this is your trail mode select right there, so the drive mode basically. Your two-wheel drive, four-wheel high, and then your four-wheel low. Got the shifter for the 10-speed automatic, which does have the manual shift function. Again, you've got the sport mode there at the end. Couple cup holders. Got the center console right here. We've got our e-brake as well. And then we've got our glove box right there. It says Ranger at the top. And then finishing things off, we've got the sunglass holder. Now you can open the rear window. Can, not can't, can. It's manually operable though, so just know that. And yeah, that's all. So here's our window sticker for this Ranger Tremor. This is finished in cactus gray. And again, I think this looks so good. But anyways, you guys can see all of the options. They come here with the Tremor from the factory. And then you guys can see, or sorry, that's the standard equipment rather than the options are down below. Getting a little bit ahead of myself. Total MSRP, $47,020. Wait for it. Wait for it. Let's take it out, see how it drives. Let's talk about visibility before we set off. You guys can see visibility of the hood. Both the mirrors, they have blind spot monitoring. And then the rest of the rear. And let's set off. Setting off here in the Ford Ranger Tremor Lariat. You guys remember I had one of these for a week, took it off-road. We did jump it. So I'm mentioning that in this video because I want you guys to know the suspension in this is absolutely fantastic. Like, it really soaks up things really well off-road, and it can handle being airborne. So like, what more can you say? And no, we will not be jumping this in today's video. It's a brand new truck, so we're gonna play nice. But popping it over into the sport mode, I forgot how good the handling is with the Ranger. It's so precise for a truck. And that EcoBoost is just so quick. The 2.3, for a mid-sized truck, this thing is quick. It really is. And that was partial throttle, if you guys were wondering. It wasn't even going full throttle. Such a good engine. And yeah, my favorite engine in a mid-sized truck right now because of just the torque you get at low RPMs and how it still pulls really hard, and especially at high elevation here, just really good. None of the other mid-sized trucks feel this strong. Maybe the Gladiator EcoDiesel, but that's a diesel engine, so it kind of feels a little bit different, and good luck finding one of those. But aside from that, on the highway, super smooth, super quiet, very comfortable. The seats are comfortable as well. The bolster's really nice. They hold you in place very well. And yeah, like, no complaints on any of that. Does really good job on the highway. And so let's kind of sum things up here with the Tremor from a driving experience perspective. So first off, just like the other mid-size trucks, handles great. It has that small zippy feel that you don't get with a full-size truck. And obviously it's gonna be easier to park, easy to maneuver in tight spaces, all that kind of stuff. So that's another benefit of mid-size truck. And fuel economy is good with the mid-size trucks as well. And also braking, like with full-size trucks, you got to like really get into that brake pedal. This, not so much, because it brakes at a pretty quick rate. Now moving on from that, exterior wise, I like the Tremor package. The red accenting looks good with some colors, like this cactus gray. Other colors, not so much, but this cactus gray looks really good with the red accenting, so that is definitely a huge plus. And then just like as an overall interior here with the truck, I think it looks nice, especially considering the price point that the Tremor is at. And so overall, this Tremor package, it's a really good value. I mean, at $47,000, it is less expensive than like a Tacoma TRD Pro. Definitely quicker accelerating. I feel like the shocks soak up things just as much as the TRD Pro. And I've jumped this. I haven't jumped a TRD Pro, but I know that this can handle a jump. I don't know if a TRD Pro can, so just putting that out there. All right. So yeah, the truck's super capable, looks great, and has a nice interior. It's a really good overall package, and it's at a good value. And so yeah, that's the Ranger Tremor Lariat.